So not too long ago I finished my first year at college. Yeah, don't all congratulate me at once. And since I haven't done like a proper commentary style video in a while, I kind of feeling to do one now. So thought I go through my first year experience. I'm sure you guys may have spotted the clear inspiration for this style of video, but I'm gonna act oblivious for the sake of originality. Okay, cool. Anyway, so a bit of background information before I start. In the UK, college is open to anyone above the age of 16 really, and you can join once you get your GCSEs from high school or secondary school. You know, you got your primary school, then you got your secondary school or high school, and it's in secondary school where you're age 15 to 16 where you get these GCSEs. Or you can choose to stay in sixth form or go to college, but going to college is what I did. Going to college was definitely nerve-wracking for me since it was a brand new experience. Part of that new experience came with wearing your own clothes. I know that's probably normal in some other countries, but it's not here, okay? You know, uniform is a thing. To be honest though, the novelty kind of wore off after a while as you make your own college uniform. Just find the type of outfit you want to wear every day and slightly alternate some parts of it so you're not actually wearing the same clothes every day and you're good. But enough about that, let's talk the first day. Now, the first day was kind of an awkward one and kind of a boring one at the same time. We started off by meeting one of our teachers. I didn't tell this teacher I'd be making this video, so I'm going to use an alias and cover his name. His name will be Yusuf. Yeah, Yusuf. Yusuf was a pretty cool dude. He seemed kind of excited to meet us, and he explained what the course would be about and also told us that we have like an icebreaker activity later. Now I can't remember exactly how the first day went down, but I remember we also had to do like an assembly thing. I'm guessing the point of this assembly was to be an introduction to the college, but I'm gonna deem it very unsuccessful because all I got out of it is that the head teacher doesn't like chewing gum. And you guys want to know why she doesn't like chewing gum? Because it gets stuck in your hair, silly. Anyway, we're gonna move back onto this icebreaker, and to be honest, I was expecting to have to kind of force myself to make new friends, but then I was like, hey, isn't that Thomas? Now a quick background check for you guys that didn't know, Thomas actually went to my previous school and we kind of knew each other. No, we actually knew each other. He probably told me that we were gonna go to the same college and probably do the same course, but I probably filtered him out with a bunch of anime I needed to watch. Oh, hey dude, how's it doing? You know, you gotta introduce yourself with the basic generic convo stuff. Yeah, cool. All I remember is sitting next to him and then the class slowly going silent as the teacher handed out the sheets for the icebreaker. During this very awkward and eerie silence, Thomas decides to turn to the person next to him and go, "Chord or Battlefield?" And in my mind, I'm just like, what are you doing? But then I came to the realization that this person's in our class and we're probably gonna need to talk to him at some point in the future anyway. I don't know if Thomas thought the same thing, but damn, it sure worked because he responded with Battlefield and then we started talking. That person was Carter. Hi Carter. Eventually the sheets for the icebreaker got handed round and all I can say was it was one of those really random ones. Find someone that likes grime music. Find someone that has a pet. Find someone that likes pizza. You know, those kind of ones. Looking back, I guess it was kind of good they gave it to us because we all ended up talking to each other for brief moments, but really examining back on it, it was just one big giant cringe fest, I'm not gonna lie. So on to actual work, and on our first day we got set an assignment to take 5 pictures of anything. Now that seems simple, right? Yeah, that's because it is, and it's so painfully simple. Little did we know on that day we had a huge gap between our first and last lesson, so it was something ridiculous like 4 hours to take 5 pictures. Now unless you take 1 picture per hour, you're not exactly working that hard. On our way out of the classroom to go take our pictures, I get stopped by another dude and he starts talking to me about Attack on Titan, because if you guys didn't know, I'm wearing a Attack on Titan bag at this point in time. It's also been noticed by 2 other people. I'm feeling very respected at this point. That person was Uzair. Hi Uzair. All of that. I've actually probably got most of the details of these days wrong, but this is how the first day for me panned out in my mind. And to be honest, it was a mixture between a lot of emotions, being nervous, being very awkward, and now reflecting on it, cringing in my skin thinking about it. From that point onwards as well, the group just started expanding, like randomly. I mean, Elliot and Max were just sitting next to me at one point talking about music, and I had a lot of chances to jump in that conversation, but I decided not to. Eventually I must have, because Yeah, Elliot got me into a lot of cool electronic music, but I would still blame Max for that. Blame Max for everything. He deserves it. Next up was James, and all you really need to know about James is that he's tall, he likes 21 Pilots, is edgy, and is very addicted to dank memes. Now, I'm not sure how a black weeboo scumbag like me ended up friending him, but it just happened. And after an infinite amount of dank memes later, I can successfully say that I regret everything. Then there was Archie, and he was a very nice guy to talk to until we got into our infamous group debates. I mean, we once had a debate on why some people thought pasta was overrated, and all I'm gonna say to you, just don't ask. I mean, it all really kicked off when I asked the group, hey guys, cookies or biscuits? Legit statement when I say that that argument lasted about 2 hours. And no, I'm not going to tell you anything about it. Back to the actual learning aspects of college. We had 3 lecturers or teachers. So Yusuf was our games design, photography teacher. Then there was Ben, he was our film studies teacher, as well as some music video stuff. And then there was Alice. Now, Alice's assignments were different, let's just say that. They required a lot more attention. You see, our first assignment with her consisted of creating a website using Dreamweaver. I mean, that's cool. If you want to wipe out a class of 20 media students, just give them 4 lessons to make a website using this software. Because, oh my lord, when I tell you, Dreamweaver is the most frustrating piece. I remember Elliot tried to get around, you know, Dreamweavering his website by photoshopping it. So I just took a screenshot from my website, so do you mind just giving me some feedback? You photoshopped that. What? No? How do you know? Used Photoshop. I'd still blame Max for that, but it was a very annoying task. But yeah, I'd say apart from that, the practical tasks in college are a lot of fun. The theory side, not so much. You know, you realize you probably got to polish up that unfinished essay a day before it's due. Yeah. And after a while, college just doesn't start to feel like school anymore. For example, at school, I used to think the teachers lived at school. Did anyone else think that, by the way? College, you just be out on your lunch break and then you see your teacher walk by and pass into the nearest subway. Whoa. Teachers have lives? I dare to use the word fun when I link it to work, but damn, some of them actually were. Like I'd say making a magazine cover or coming up with a game idea. I also remember there was this one film study lessons where we studied film directors and we got to watch some Hayao Miyazaki, which is awesome because we got to watch through Spirited Away and My Neighbor Totoro. At least I thought it was awesome. Probably just me. Yeah, okay. It was definitely just me. Definitely feels weird being out of school or just in the year above, because one thing's for sure, everyone just decides to grow up. Everyone splits up. Some people get jobs, some others get an apprenticeship, some others still decide to stay in sixth form, but I've been told that everyone just kind of gets along, which isn't something I'm used to hearing, especially in a school environment. It's refreshing to hear sometimes, but I wonder, maybe it's just me and I'm lucky? Who knows? Now, for my first year of college, I learned a lot, you know, growing up, you're learning more about society, you know, learning about how to get into the industry. But if there's one thing I came away with the most, it was actually with what one of my teachers said. And it was actually Alice who said this. Dreamweaver is a simple and easy software to use. I didn't know how long this video would be, and I don't know how long I'm gonna have to talk about this, but I just want to say thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, you know, your generic YouTube outro stuff, but I also wanted to put this out there. Did you guys like this style of video? Because I was thinking I could do a few more, maybe about secondary school experience, middle school experience, maybe even primary school, I don't know, or maybe just other experiences in general. Not really my usual type of video, but I just thought it'd be kind of cool. It had a little idea spark, and yeah, if that was all I had to say, then I guess I'm gonna dip now. Hope you enjoy, you know, and remember, Dreamweaver is easy.